Hello and welcome to this video. Back again, I think about like 5 or 6 weeks out. I'm really losing track of it. I probably should double check because it's coming up pretty soon. As you can see right here, this is my heavy squat from the week. So I worked up to 410. I just wanted to get something easy because I missed 4 or 5 last week as I previously showed. Didn't feel great, but I felt a little bit better, probably around an RPE 8. Just really trying to work on forcing my hips back and breaking up my hips and knees like at the same time. I then did back off sets. I did 375 for 3, and I think I did a couple sets of 315 beltless just to really get my form locked in and kind of just feel better under the bar, which was nice. It's been like a really up and down week. I've had a lot of outside of the gym stress with just my job and different things like that. It's been kind of a shitty week, honestly. So I've just been trying to do my best to just get through my training and keep progressing as I know I should be. Obviously, also we had the hurricane here in Florida in Tampa, so there were some issues with that. I had to like pay $15 to get into an LA Fitness, which really sucked. But I mean, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. You have to get your training in. I felt like I could miss 1 day, but I couldn't miss 2. So I was able to condense my Friday and Saturday into 1 training session on Saturday, which was this morning for me. No, that went pretty good. So yeah, all in all, it's been an okay training week, I guess, although it's a shitty week in my life. So it's good. You can see right here, these are some of my deadlifts. I'm really thinking about changing this day out, like instead of working up to a heavy single, because this week I was only able to get 505, which wasn't very good. Because I just felt really fatigued after the squats on Monday, so I need to figure that out. Maybe just reorganize that, make it a secondary accessory day, so like maybe do some deficit deadlifts or something like that, just to still get the benefit from the day, but not put as much pressure on myself to lift heavy twice a week, because obviously I'm still have my heavy deadlift day on Saturday where I'm doing perhaps more reps. So this is the aforementioned LA Fitness day. I did 365 for top set 5, which felt better than it has been feeling. It was good. Like my form's getting a bit better. My hips still shooting up a bit, so I think I'm thinking. When I squatted today, I started focusing more on looking at the floor when I squat, especially at least on the way down, because I feel like that gets me in a better position before I come back up. So maybe I'm gonna try and do that the whole rep, and do that with my deadlifts as well, just to stop my hips shooting up, because they shoot up in both. So it's good, and just get my my hands a little bit more on top of the bar to put less pressure on my wrists, because they've been hurting and I've been having some elbow tendonitis. So try and just stop the injuries before they even occur. So it's pretty good. Things are improving, things are looking up. I'm really excited. It's almost it's like the 3rd of September now, so really not too far away from the meet. It's going to be a really good time. I'm just excited to lift again in the competition. Right now you can see my bench from the LA Fitness day. This was really bad actually. I fucked up horribly, but I mean I guess I got a good result in the end. I did my last warm up of 275, which at the time for some reason I thought was 265, but it was super easy, so I was like, okay, whatever, let's just do 280, which was actually 290. Luckily I asked for a spot because I failed it. Then I came back and did 280, so that was fine. Yeah, I mean, I guess 290 is what I was going to aim for in 2 weeks' time, so I think the progression is there, and I should easily have 310 at this meet, so I'm really excited for that. Then I did some pin squats this morning. Just put the pin, I think this is the same point I had it last week, it might be a little bit higher, but it was again really hard. I got 395, which felt good. Getting a little bit better at the movement and just racing. My hips are still coming up a little bit, but I think, like I said, I just got to get better at keeping my head down. Now this is my deadlifts from today as well. Did 3 sets of 2 at 530. These felt really good, super easy. I ripped my hand open on the 3rd set, which wasn't great, so I had to kind of do 2 singles, but it worked out fine. Also got told, all the gym police were out today. Got told I couldn't use chalk even though I was using it, and I kept using it. Told I couldn't drop the weight, but I kept doing that anyway. We got a deadlift, so I didn't really care, just got through it, did what I had to do. Then I did some snatch grip deadlifts for 315 for 355. Just to get some more volume in a really taxing position. These felt good. You still see my back's a little bit rounded, but I think that's the nature of me being 6'6" and deadlifting. My back's always going to be a little bit rounded, or at least until I get a bit bigger. Then this is 230. I did this for 3 sets of 7. This was fun. You know, I couldn't do FIA bench because, again, like I said, gym police, they get really mad when I do that. So hopefully this week is a little bit better in both my life and the gym. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.